pregame show. Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Tony Parker is out there with Harden. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Smith in at the 4 spot. Now here's Iguodala. Here's Plumlee. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Plumlee's got the first points up on the board here for the Pelicans. Allen to off target with his 3. And so here is New Orleans. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Well, they swept the season series last year, and that was a pretty big accomplishment, as small as it might seem, but one of the few bright spots of the year. The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
There's the 3. He got it up in time, but it would. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Smith. Noah is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Harden, and it's Roberts in at the 1 spot.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Now here's Rose. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Beautiful possession. They found the open man.
On defense, the Cavaliers. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, they hung in there for a long time in that game, just giving themselves a chance to win at the end. But when it mattered the most, they stumbled.
Yeah, and those are the hardest losses to stomach, guys. I mean, when you play well throughout the game and then get derailed by a few missed opportunities down the stretch, that's painful.
And it's Jerebko, top of the key. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Jerebko's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Close game as we wrap up. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Trevor Ariza out there with Ibaka. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Allen in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Allen. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Rose has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Well, he's off and running right off the bat here in the second half.
23 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Ariza on the wing. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
It's Harden with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot. And they're just...
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Garnett out there with Noah. Then there's Parker. And there's Iguodala. And it's Barton in at the 2 spot. Here's Barton. Yes!
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
There's the pass to Urepko. Parker with the steal. Parker, right side. It's in!
Man, Parker can be an offensive force when he gets going like this.
And the Cavaliers with possession. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Ibaka with a screen on Parker. And here's Rose outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
No good on the quick 3. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Now Dudley. Looking to end the run. Knocks down the trifecta. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. And here's Rose. From deep. Can't connect. So New Orleans.
Well, first off, Jen.
the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. One of the league's aging champions taking on a team looking to reclaim its former glory. The hometown Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ray Allen is back, Clark. It's good to see him healthy again.
That was a short leave of absence, and he's back in the fold now, Kevin. We'll see if he can pick right up where he left off.
Yeah, and in the grand scheme of things, his injury wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, a little bit longer, and it could have been.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, Derrick Rose is out there with Allen, and it's Ibaka, and it's Trevor Ariza, and it's Biyombo at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Williams with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Evans passes to Williams, back to Evans. Nice ball movement by Boston, and stolen by Ariza. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Allen's shot is off. Here's Evans. Biyombo with the block. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Ibaka. Derrick Rose is out there with Allen. And there's your Rebko. And it's Dudley in at the small forward. Barnes dishes to Harris. Kicks it to Evans. Back to Harris. There's the triple. And he gets it to go. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wouldn't surprise me at all to see them break this game open. They are absolutely lighting it up.
Well, it's like you used to be on occasion. When you got in that zone, you can't miss out there, and that's what they're doing. Every shot they put up seems to go in. And if I'm on the other side, I'm wondering what the heck is going on here.
Evans, right side. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through 2 here in a good one. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
I think this is the kind of quality performance we expect to see from him. He's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good he really is.
You know, Steve, I think it's doubly difficult to keep up the level of play he does when you know you're the focal point of the other team's defense. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Tristan Thompson is out there with Tyreek Evans. And there's Gordon. Then it's Williams. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
Tristan Thompson, a really nice hustle player and defender. Chance to be a double-double guy. But, you know, as a former number 4 pick overall, I think expectations were probably a little too high for him. But he's turned into a very solid NBA player.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tobias Harris is checked in for Ibaka. Miller comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Derrick Rose. And it's Beverly missing.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
And Miller with the block. From deep three-point range, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? There's guys that have point guard skills who can play both those positions.
Yeah, for sure.
On the court for Cleveland, Jared Dudley out there with Yaredko. Then it's Rose. Then there's Allen. And it's Ibaka in at the center. Now Rose. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep. Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Some changes for Boston. Thompson, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Evans comes in for Matt Barnes. And it's Gordon in for Williams.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line.
Oh, how about that basketball fan?
Beautiful.
Wow.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Gordon for 3. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And my goodness, that one got him going.
Did it ever? They're on cloud 9.
What an atmosphere in here. This is incredible. Such a careless pass. Got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Evans. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Here is Dudley. Rose attacking. Oh, no good on the dunk.
Well, he stopped the dunk there. That was about the only play he could make.
Well, you don't like the foul, but you don't like to give up an easy dunk either.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
A cold-blooded trip to the line there. They're just one stop away from winning this.